All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a takedown entry, nice and easy. Just, I mean, obviously, I don't want to.
Yeah, like we just finished the heated chess game, and he's kind of mad. So like,
so we hit double. Have you wrestled before?
Never.
All right, so as we hit this double leg right here, I'm inside. I'm controlling the legs, and I want to step outside of his knee with my near side leg. This makes it easier for me to take him down. Notice how I take him over the knee. I'm just using my body. I can really take away my hands. The hands are for control. So as I take him down, boom, I'm landing into side control. Erin Blanchfield actually just did this against Molly McCann, get into the side control position before hitting that guillotine choke. Was it guillotine? No, Kimura lock.
She punched her so many times, man.
Yeah, yeah, she did. And elbows, not nice. All right, so let's just say Levy is going to turn to his knees. So whichever way, like he's looking for an escape, I'm throwing my punches. He's looking to cover up. As he turns, he's going to look to get up. As he tries to get up, I step the hook in, and I hit this right on the transition, and then the other hook comes in right away. So now I'm going to control. I lock. I always go underneath. So I take one hook out just because I don't like when they can spin. Like from here, even if I have the seatbelt, I always cover the choking hand. Like if Levy were to try to turn and spin into me, like get his shoulders to the mat, I try to turn to my guard. This makes it difficult when I get underneath his kneecap. So it's almost like a little lever. I go underneath and I pull back. Because right here he could turn. As I turn, I get this hook underneath, I elevate, drive the weight back to his shoulders and towards his head. And now this allows me to figure four, and I can get this locked nice and tight. Now I'm not even squeezing it. This is just locked on. So for my viewers out there who don't really know, and they were saying, oh, you just held him, you didn't do anything.
This shit does not feel good, man.
This is not a comfortable position. So, and I'm not squeezing. So I'm gonna lock up one more time. I'm gonna try to loosen it a little bit so I'm not killing him. I'm underneath, I'm gonna be looking for the choke. Piotr did a good job of fighting, controlling my hands. So now, yeah, so if you held the hands, this way I can't choke you. You grab the 2-on-1. So this stops me from trying to finish the submission. Now from here, I'll be looking for different ways to break the grip, trying to secure, cup the shoulder. Once I cup the shoulder, I can start to push, and my head blocks, pushing using my chin to push his head away, and then it allows me to sneak this other hand inside. And now, once I add this with the squeezing, and then, yeah.
I wouldn't be laughing in a real fight, though.
Yeah, so I got this. This puts on a lot of pressure, anaconda style, and then obviously with the choke, nice and easy. When I press this, I want to push his head down into this carotid, not the carotid, into the blade of my forearm, and I'm cutting the carotid on this side, and I'm cutting the carotid on this side with my other arm, and I press, and I get the submission. Damn. And then when you do get this position, once you secured it, you look over to your corner, and you smile. You let them know you got it.
Damn.
Ugh. So I'll actually have you do it to me, just so you can see what it feels like.
All right.
Okay. We'll always start with the takedown because I don't know how that might go.
No, don't do that. All right.
So let's just say you have back control. You throw hooks in.
So under your legs?
Yep. No, over the top. So you throw top. So this is a seatbelt. This is a traditional back control position, back mount. So you block your choking hand, because now when you do this, once I grab this hand, as I pull, this your right hand is gonna go underneath my neck.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So that's why you always cover the choking hand, because now you get an opportunity to sneak this in, and then you can pull this hand out and then start to attack the choke.
Where do I hold just anywhere?
What I call is like a snake. So I go like this. It's almost like a crash course. Just go here and just slide the left hand over the top and then behind the head.
Oh, I see.
And then from here, yeah. So you want to grab your bicep. Yep. Yeah. That's nice and tight. You're gonna compress forward, and then you're gonna push the head down and almost like bring your elbows in together, like. Something like that. So just think about compressing the head. So you want to cut the carotids here. Put this like directly behind. Yeah, and just drive forward. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. All right, so now we're in this position. Go back to that seatbelt.
Yeah.
So yeah, underneath the arm. Yeah. So you cover the choking hand. Yeah. Always cover, because if you don't, I'll just show you guys what it is. If you go this way and I grab this hand, now it's almost impossible for you to break this grip, for you to choke me. Yeah. So you always cover the choking hand. So now what I was saying is, if I'm here and I find a way to turn because of the way that you have your legs, I can try to turn into your guard, and then this would be a bad position to be in.
Right.
So Once you're in this position, both hooks are in.
Yeah.
You got the seatbelt. Let's just say I was trying to turn.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna do the same thing I was just doing. You're gonna use your right leg under my knee. As I try to turn, you elevate, you put me back to the side, and your left leg, so you keep this one here, keep it elevated, like behind the kneecap.
Yeah.
Your left leg is gonna turn, and you're gonna try to put this across my waist. Your left leg across my waist. Now you gotta have a little bit of flexibility when doing this. Now, so you don't wanna go here, because then this allows me to get out. So you wanna figure 4, and then you wanna hook underneath my knee. This makes it very tough for me to turn.
I see.
Yes. Now from here, you can do the same thing, chin to the back of my head. Yeah, so you want to, this is going to lift my head. Because I want to do this to try to get my head to the mat.
Right.
That's my escape. So if you keep my head propped, now this hand comes across.
Yeah.
Try to cup that shoulder as best as you can
Like
with your right hand. Yeah, so now this makes it very difficult for me to find these fingers.
Yeah.
Now you're going to take your left hand out, get on your elbow, post on your elbow, like push forward, use your chin in my head. Now take your left hand out. Then take it out, take it out, all the way out, all the way out. Under,
way?
like pull, yep.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and now you're gonna finish the choke.
Oh.
Now slide that hip note behind. Yep, almost there.
All right.
Slide it behind the head
Yeah. Which way?
to finish. Yeah, the same way we did before, like the snake, little snake.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Slide it behind the head.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah, but make sure you got your bicep.
Yeah.
There you go. So now this is secure. So there's really nowhere for me to really turn.
Damn.
And then from here you compress.
Yeah.
And if you squeeze the legs on the ribs, that doesn't feel good. It's just a shitty position. And then from here you catch a body, you might do some time.
Yeah.
Oh man, you need crazy ankle flexibility for that.
That
Like the ankles have to be.
and strength, like endurance wise, because your legs will get tired from just holding that position.
Your legs are your biggest asset, you think?
Oh, 100%. I always say, we have a saying that we said back at Bomb Squad when I was training upstate New York was, the legs feed the wolf. You know, so always make sure your leg muscles are on par. Make sure you have the endurance. Like for endurance, I do a lot of leg squeezes, or I do wall sits with a plate, and I'll do a lot of the assault bike. Just sprints, 30 seconds, 15-second intervals, so you kind of get a little bit of rest time, and then you sprint again, try to get that lactic acid buildup, because that's what it's going to feel like in the fight. You know, so those are like little things that I do to help with that endurance.